Lancashire tried their hardest to make a game of it on the final day of their LV County Championship contest with Worcestershire at the Emirates Old Trafford ground, but in the end, the only winner was the weather. Starting on time on 250 for 3, 84 runs behind their opponents, Lancashire gave it a real go in the morning session with runs coming at a real rate of knots. Ashwell Prince, who started the day on 34, was soon racing towards his half-century. And he got there off his 80th delivery with another boundary, his 9th, as Lancashire made their intentions clear. That was to push on, get a decent lead and put pressure on their opponents. To that end, Simon Katich launched Chris Russell back over his head for a maximum. Both batsmen really started to hit out now, and Prince too joined in the six-hitting fun, planting Russell over mid-wicket, and then doing the same to Alan Richardson with an even better shot. Katich then drilled Moeen Ali through the covers, an explosive shot which took the Australian to his 50. He'd required 70 balls to get there and had hit 6 fours and that's 6. In 16 punishing overs, this talented pair added 110 runs, taking their stand to 181, but then Prince, needing just 5 for a brilliant ton, tried to get there with a maximum, but hold out to Daryl Mitchell, much to his relief no doubt. But Katich continued his onslaught, now in the company of Stephen Croft, in adding another quick-fire 23. But then the Australian tried to cut Ali and got a thin edge behind to head back to the hut with 84 fine runs under his belt. The morning was more like a one-day game really, and now Croft and Gareth Cross tried to add to their side's lead. The draw was still the favourite result, but the home side were going to make it as difficult as they could for their opponents. Now, just to emphasise how keen they were in doing that, we have something rather rare for you. There are all sorts of run-outs in cricket, but it's not often that you see a man being run out attempting a 4th. That's what Cross did, only to be sent back by Croft. He didn't get close and left the field for 10. Croft was also out before lunch, edging David Lucas to Mitchell on 25, as Lancashire went to the break on 416 for 7, leading by 82 after 166 runs were smashed in the session. Glenn Chappell decided to bat on after the break, eventually declaring on 448 for 6 to lead by 114, giving himself and his bowlers 60 overs to cause some mischief. And in the 9th of those overs, Chappell produced a beauty to have Matthew Pardo caught behind for 11. Mitchell was then given a life off Kyle Hogg, but none of it really mattered as the rains then returned to end the game in a hurry. It was a good effort from both teams in the draw, which earned Lancashire 9 points and Worcestershire 6. Lancashire now have a week away from the championship, while Worcestershire head to South Wales for a meeting with Glamorgan.